The story of Gideon's army begins at a time when the Israelites were living in fear. The Midianites, a powerful enemy, had been attacking their land, destroying their crops, and leaving them in hunger and misery. Every harvest season, the Israelites hid in caves to protect what little they had left. In the middle of this suffering, God chose a man named Gideon, a humble farmer who never imagined he would lead an army. Gideon was threshing wheat in a hidden place when the angel of the Lord appeared to him and called him a mighty warrior. Gideon struggled to believe it. He saw himself as ordinary, even weak. But God saw something different. God told him he would lead Israel to victory, not by strength, but by obedience and faith. Gideon gathered an army of 32,000 men. It looked strong, but God said it was too many. If Israel won with such a large army, they might boast and forget that the victory came from God. So God told Gideon to send home anyone who was afraid. 22,000 men left immediately, leaving only 10,000. Still too many, God said. Then God asked Gideon to take the men to the water. Those who drank by scooping water with their hands were chosen. Only 300 men did this. 300 against an army as countless as locusts. It made no sense to human eyes, but God had a plan. Gideon armed the men, not with swords, but with trumpets, torches, and empty clay jars. In the middle of the night, they surrounded the Midianite camp. At Gideon's signal, they broke the jars, lifted the torches high, and blew the trumpets with all their strength. They shouted, "The sword of the Lord and of Gideon." The Midianite camp erupted in chaos. Woken by the sudden blast of sound and the blaze of light in the darkness, they panicked. Confused and terrified, they turned their swords against one another and fled. With only 300 men, Israel won a battle no one thought was possible. This story shows that God does not need numbers, strength, or power to bring victory. He needs faith. Gideon learned that with God, even the smallest army can win the greatest battle. Judges 7:1-2